A warm good morning to you all. We would like to welcome you all from the season stage that has hosted a remarkable number of quality plays, thereby nurturing the acting art and skills of LMVers. It's a pride for all of us that LMV has been consistently and relentlessly keeping up the glorious tradition of acting out the various facets of life on the stage. Shakespeare has rightly said that the world is a stage and we are merely players. Today, once again, our life in its various colors and ups and downs is going to be reflected on the stage. However, as it is a contest demanding judgment, we all have our valued judges and guests with us. Moreover, their presence has highly boosted our morale. Now, without any delay, I would like to introduce our chief guest in front of you all. He is Mr. Sulabh Bhatta, Director of American Center at the US Embassy. By virtue of his caliber, diligence, and dedication, Mr. Bhatta has reached to a remarkable position at this diplomatic agency. A self-made man, a true example of integrity, a synonym of hard work. Mr. Bhatta is an inspiring personality for all of us. We feel privileged and extremely grateful for your invaluable time, sir.
High School. Mr. Joseph Victor Hugo Montessori Vidyapith. Mr. Sharad Shrestha is Director of Mount Hermon School. Mr. Kundan Rizal, St. Xavier's High School. Ms. Babita Bhattacharya, she is Founder Principal of Nesting School, Godavari Abbas. Mr. Deepak Maharjan is Principal of Sangrila International School. Now, it's time for inauguration. I would like to request our Honorable Chief Guest to inaugurate the program by lighting the flame. Sir,
four plays that take place in the transaction of property. Thank you.
Wait. Please complete the whole story. Forget about that. Let's look at that board. Villa for sale? Who's gonna buy this house? What really had happened in there? Are you guys ready to see this mysterious act? We are very curious about the act. I think audience must be more interested in the whole story.
So, without any delay, let's start the act.
or the gate over a month. And now I'm beginning to be afraid that the day when I bought it was when I was the real fool.
Oh, still madam. When they brought you the further south side, you wouldn't let them put it up. You waited until it was night. Then you went and hung it by yourself, madam.
Oh, I'm fed up with this place because nobody wants it. What time did those agency people say the lady would call?
Between 4 and 5, madam.
Then we must wait for her.
It was a nice little place to spend your weekends, madam.
Yes, but the times are hard and business are as bad as it can be.
In that case, madam, is it a good time to sell?
No, perhaps not. But still, there are moments in life when it's right time to buy, but it's never right time to sell. For 15 years, everybody has money and nobody wants to sell. And now, nobody has any money and nobody wants to buy.
That reminds me of a favor. I want to ask you, madam.
Yes, what is it, my girl?
They have asked me to play a film at your own studio. Will you be kind enough to let me off between 9 to noon tomorrow morning?
From 9 till noon?
Yes, madam. They prefer me to play a film. And they prefer me a real artist. A maid. They said maid are born maid, not maid. So, they offered me 100 francs a morning for doing it.
100 francs?
Yes, madam. As you only pay me for 400 francs a morning, I couldn't deny to that offer.
100 francs? It's unbelievable.
That reminds me of a favor. I want to ask you something, madam.
Yes, what?
They want to cook in the film as well. They have asked me if I knew anybody suitable for it. Then I thought of you, as you have already said that times are very hard and money is for nothing.
Yes.
They want to cook in the film as well. You just need to peel a potato and make the omelette next. Will I be your engagement, madam?
What?
Yes, madam. As you have such a funny face.
Oh, thank you.
What time will they all going to work?
But how can it you? Thank God. Time's not so hard as it gets.
Yes, madam.
I'm going upstairs for a while. If that's the lady, don't tell that I will be so long. And don't give the impression that I was waiting for her.
Okay, madam. Good evening, madam. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Will you be kind enough to see until madam will into the room?
Thank you.
And they call that a garden? Why? It's a yard with a patch of grass in the middle.
But the inside of the house seems very nice, Kester.
25 yards of beton and a dash of fence. You can't get that anywhere.
That's not fair. Wait until you have seen the rest of it.
Why should I? I don't want to see the kitchen to know that a garden is a myth. And salon, it's impossible.
What's the matter with it?
Matter? Why? You can't even call it saloon.
Perhaps there is another.
Never mind others. I'm talking about this one.
We could do something very original with it.
Yes, make it annex to the garden.
No, but a kind of study.
A study? Good Lord. You're not going in for a study, are you?
Don't be silly. You perfectly know what a modern study is.
No, I don't.
Well, it's a place where one gathers.
Everyone gathers what?
Don't be aggressive. If you don't want this villa, so tell me at once, and we will talk no more about it.
I told you before we crossed the road that I didn't want it. But as soon as you see sign, Villa for a sale, you have to go inside and be shown nobody. It's a perfect mania with you.
What do you mean by mania?
You girls are so curious. You can't even resist the pleasure of sticking your nose into other women's advantage, especially if the woman is unknown. But the truth is that you eternally hope to ferret out some cold cream that is better than you use yourself.
Well... Oh dear, are we looking for the villa or are we not?
No, we are not.
What do you mean by we are not? Then we are not looking for the villa?
Certainly not. It's just an idea that you have stuck in your head for the past month.
But we have not talked about anything else.
You mean We haven't talked about anything else. I haven't talked about it. We have talked about it so much that you thought that we are talking. But the truth is, you haven't even noticed that I have never joined the conversation. But if you want to buy this villa, then that's different.
Well, at any rate, I'm looking for it or we are looking for it. The thing that matters is I'm looking for it for us.
It's not for us, it's for your parents. You're simply trying to make me buy this villa so that you can put your father and your mother in it.
Then
You
why?
see, I know you very well. If you get what you want, do you not know what will happen? We'll spend this 1 month of August in Villa, but the parents will take a position of every year, from beginning of April to this end of September. And what's more, they will take care of sisters' children also.
Well, then why have you been looking over the villas from the past week?
I have not been looking for the villa, you have been, and that bores me.
Well, then stop being bored and buy one. That will finish our matter.
Exactly.
And as far as that goes, water fit. Suppose I do want to buy a villa for Papa and Mama, water fit.
I quite admit that you want to buy the villa for your papa and mama, but please admit it on your side. I don't want to pay for that.
But there's my dowry.
Your dowry, my poor child, you have spent it long ago.
But since then, you have made a fortune.
Quite so, but you haven't. Anyway, there's nothing to more discuss about. I'm not going to buy this villa, and that's it. That ends it.
Then it wasn't worth my coming in.
That's what I told you at the door.
In that case, let's go.
By all means,
What on earth will that lady think of us?
I don't give a damn care about others with a opinion. Let's go on.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
How do you do, madam?
Won't you sit down? Was the first impression a good one?
Excellent.
I'm not in the least surprised. It is the most delightful little place. It is modest but has charms of itself. This villa has many advantages: water, light, electricity, etc. The bathroom is very beautiful and roof has been just repaired last year.
Oh, it is very important, isn't it, darling?
For who?
The garden is not very large, nor long, nor wide, but
For my word, it is high.
that's not exactly what I mean. Your husband is so witty, madam. So I was saying the garden is not very large, nor long, nor wide, but it is surrounded by other gardens.
On that principle, people who love children and don't have any, they can go and live near the school.
Don't joke, Gaston. What the lady is saying is perfectly right. Will you tell me, madam, what the price are you asking for the villa?
Well, I must say frankly that I don't want to sell this villa.
Then there is nothing more to discuss about.
Please,
Let madam finish first, darling.
Thank you, madam. So I was saying, for the exception people like you, I don't mind giving it up. So I will sell this villa for you.
That's so kind of you.
So I will sell this villa for you. This is very beautiful villa. Entirely furnished with all the pictures and the pictures signed by the Carrot. I don't think so you have heard about the painter.
No, never.
Neither have I. I like the painting and I want to keep it with myself if you don't mind. And I will sell this villa for you in 250,000 francs. I will repeat, I will sell this villa for you in 250,000 francs.
But it's decidedly excessive, madam.
Oh no,
Oh yes, madam.
well really, I must say
Quite so. Life is full of surprises, isn't it?
you think that it will be there at 250,000? I can let it go less than 250,000 francs. Make me some offer.
If I did, it would be much lesser than that.
Make it anyway.
It's very awkward.
Name some figures, darling, just to please me.
Well then, 60,000 francs?
Oh,
What do you mean by oh? It isn't much more than that for me.
I give you my honor, sir. I will sell this villa for you in only in 250,000 francs.
You have perfect right to do as you please, madam.
I will do what I have said. I will sell this villa for you in 250,000 francs.
Then I'll be quite good natured to let you keep this villa in the same price, madam.
Then, in that case, I don't think so anything to be discussed.
Then, good day, madam.
1 minute, darling. Before you definitely decide, I would love you to go the upper floor with me. I will show you with my greatest pleasure, ma'am. This way, ma'am. This way, sir.
No, thank you, really. I've made my mind, and I'm not very fond of climbing the stairs.
Just as you wish. Shall I lead the way, ma'am? If you please, madam. You are not over polite, are you?
For the heaven's sake, please don't worry me about this sandy. Just go and take the bathroom and come fast. 250,000 francs for this yard. She thinks I must be crazy.
Good evening. See here now. I tell you, I'm in a hurry. How much do they want for this house?
I don't know anything about it, madam.
To start off with, why is the price mark on the signboard? You French people have a cute way of doing business. You go and tell the boss that if it doesn't come right away, I'm going. I haven't time to waste. Any hold up makes me sick when I want something. Oh, you might be husband, I suppose. Good afternoon. Do you speak American?
Sure, you betcha.
That goes by me. How much for this house?
How much? Want to sit down?
No, I do think standing up.
Oh, do you?
Yup. Where is your wife?
My wife, she's upstairs.
Well, she can stay there unless you have to consult her before you make a sale.
Me? Not on a life.
You are an exception. Usually, Frenchmen have to consult about 10 people before they get a move on. Listen, do you or don't you want to sell this house?
I'd love to.
Well then, how much?
Entirely furnished with this exception of the picture signed by the unknown artist. This villa was built by my grandfather.
I don't care a damn about your grandfather.
Neither do I. But
Just
as we
tell,
explained,
just tell me the price.
we have gas, electric, water.
No,
But we have to go to the house first.
no, I will knock it down and build a bungalow here.
Oh, I see.
Yup. I have to be near Paramount where I'm going to some films. So, what's the price?
Oh,
Then how much for this house?
300,000 francs, just like the others.
Treat me as same as anybody. You say 300,000 francs?
Yes?
Then, okay, then when are you leaving?
Not? I don't know.
Good
Whenever
luck.
you want.
Okay, you make it tomorrow, please. My architect can come on Thursday. Goodbye, I'm delighted.
That is very good.
Well, it's very charming.
Of course, as I told you, there are 2 large bedrooms and 1 small one.
Well now, that's something.
You're quite right, darling. I'm afraid it would not be suitable. Thank you, madam. We need not to keep you any longer.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Just a moment, my darling. You say there are 2 large bedrooms and a small one, is it?
Yes, and there are 2 servants' rooms.
And there are 2 servants rooms in addition also?
Yes, there is.
Then what's about that? Is there any... What's it like?
Perfect. There's a bathtub in it.
That's excellent.
Don't stop joking, Gaston.
It's all very important. A bathroom with a bath in it, 2 large bedrooms and a small one, and 2 servants room in addition. You see, when we were upstairs, I've been thinking about your papa and mama. You see, I'm very unselfish. And there are rooms for your sister's children also. And one thing I've been thinking about that is very serious about your old age. It's the natural bond every people will have faced, and either later or sooner. And every people will have natural desire to live a longer life when they suffer the old age. You say 200,000 francs, isn't it, madam?
What on earth are you driving at?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, can I speak for some time? Sir, can you come here, please? Oh, I forget to give you a check. You say it's 300,000 francs?
Yes.
Oh, what's the date?
24.
I live in a rich hotel. You can fill in your nails yourself, and my lawyer is...
Who?
Exactly.
What?
My lawyer is Mr. Huru Cameron 5. He will be in touch with the rest of transaction, okay? Okay, goodbye.
So I was saying 250,000 francs is my lowest cash.
Well, now, that's something. By the way, can you give me a receipt, please? Please fill your name in it, and then our lawyers will draw the details of the sale. And the date is 23rd, is it?
No, it's 24.
What does it matter? Either one day less or more.
Can you give me the check?
Is it?
Pen. Very well, sir.
Splendid. By the way, will you be kind enough to leave by tomorrow morning, ma'am?
Tomorrow? So soon?
Well then, tomorrow evening at the latest.
Okay, I can manage it coming. Okay.
Good day, madam.
Good day,
Well,
madam.
can you be kind enough to let me take that picture? Just a souvenir, okay?
Okay, I'll show you the garden way out. This way, ma'am.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
What on earth have you done?
I made this 100,000 francs in the garage.
But how?
And then another.
Wait, he's the one from my brother villa.
Sir, can you please wait for a while?
Yes.
Can you please come in?
What's the matter, sir?
Had you sold this villa to her?
See? Yes.
And had she give you cash or she gave you check?
She gave me check.
Can you please give that for a while?
Yes, please. Sir, this check is a fraud one.
No, it's not a fraud one. I gave him the right check. He must have done something with this.
No, ma'am. This is the check that you have given to him.
No.
It has your signatures.
No. How can you say that?
No, you can't fool us anymore. We have got lot of case filed
I've given-
against you.
no.
Silence, you can't fool us anymore. Sir, is this your villa?
Yes, this is my villa, and this was built by my grandfather.
No, it's still mine.
Ma'am, do you have any proof?
Yes, this is it. Here's my property paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Sir, she's telling the truth. She is the owner and this guy is a fraud.
Yes, you are the fraud. Sir, you are under arrest.
No, my husband can't do that.
Once asking whether you have done or not.
Have you done that?
Yes, I will.
No.
Finally, I got to see the whole story. Yes, Urmila, not only in this act, but also in our real life, such incidents may happen. Realization is the best cure for preventing such type of incidents from our life. Now, it's time to introduce our character.
Me myself as
Me myself as policeman.
It's me, Aisha, as Juliet.
It's me, Astos Resta, as Gaston.
It's me, Miss Alice Smith, as a Miss Kaufman. It's me, Anu Khatri, as Jane.
It's me, Divas Regmi, as a policeman.
It's me, Grishma Adhikari.
And it's me, Urmila Phil, as narrators.
Hope you enjoy our act.
Villa Carousel, thank you.
Lots of thanks to the actors of Elephant Team for your magnificent performance. Now, which team is going to perform, Sarmina?
It is not a play but an educational song by Class 8 named Azahani Sana Sana. This song really inspires and motivates the young learners to be committed towards the education so as to be a capable citizen in the future. So let's welcome them with big hands.
Yeah.
Lots of thanks to the students of Day 8 for your wonderful singing. The song was really inspiring. What play do you have now, Supriya?
It's House by Henrik Ibsen, going to be acted out by Hofstein. A revolt against patriarchal domination. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. Thank you.
School is a very long time. The plays performed by the students are the prestige and joy of our school.
Hofstein have been performing the plays since a very long time, and we are here to present you an act on A Dollhouse by Henrik Ibsen in front of you all.
It's me, Pasang Lama.
And Mirista Kirsa and narrator. Now let's us introduce the characters of our play.
Prasna Dhaka Nora Elmat.
She is the wife of Kurban Khanmer who acts as the fate of her married women in this play.
Sabina Bhandari as Christina Linden.
She is Nora's old friend, widow, and wants to earn for her independent living, who is an inspirational guide for Nora to stand herself.
Nipun Nagarkoti as Robert Elmat.
A newly promoted bank manager who has strict opinion about the women that women are only there to serve their husband and look care of the children, and they cannot live independently.
Samraki Sapota as Ellen the maid. And Janice Maharjan as Ilse Krogstad.
He is a lawyer and ex-lover of Christina Vincent. Mr. and Mrs. Summer were having a beautiful married life.
What happened so suddenly that made them divorce each other?
Let's see why Nora decided to leave her husband, and let's enjoy our play, A Dollhouse by Henrik Ibsen.
Thank you.
What is in your hand, dear?
Oh, I have been buying some gifts for everyone, Torvald.
My squirrel have been taking money again?
Oh, Torvald, it doesn't matter. Now we are going to earn lots of money.
But it's only from the new year that I'll be promoted as a bank manager of the Zoe Stock Bank.
Don't be like that, Torvald. Come on.
So what did you buy for yourself?
I didn't buy anything.
I knew my little birdie. Tell me what you want, I'll surely buy for you.
I don't want anything, Torvald, but give me money if you can, so that I'll have time to think what I want later on.
But Nora...
Please do as I say, Torvald. Please do.
What do they call that bird that makes money fly?
I know. Spendthrifts, of course, but do as I say, so that I'll have time to think what I really want. Isn't that really sensible now?
Certainly, that is to say. If you really give the money I gave you, but it all goes on housekeeping and all manners of unusual things, and I have to pay up again.
I save as much as I ever can, Torvald.
As much as you can, very true, as much as you can, that's precisely nothing.
You can't say that, Torvald.
You indeed looking full at my face.
Well?
Didn't you look at the confectioners?
No? How can you think such a thing?
Hasn't the little sweet tooth think Franks today?
No, certainly not, Torvald.
Come on, Nora, I'm just joking.
Well, of course, I cannot do anything that you disapprove me of, Torvald.
And besides me, you have given me your words.
Yes, Torvald, I have given you my words. So let's sit down. How is your day going on in the bank?
It's very nice.
So I think you have got lots of burden of work.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Here is a lady to see you. Please send her in, Ellen.
Little birdie, I'm going to study room now. I have barely my course to complete it.
Okay, I'll see who's there. Hello.
How do you do, Nora?
How do you do? I'm sorry, I don't, but I think I do. Christina, is it really you?
Yes, really I.
You have changed a lot Christina.
Yes, no doubt in 9 to 10 years.
Has it been that long since we last met? You have come in the winter, so brave of you, Christina.
I arrived by this morning's steamer.
Let's sit down by the fire. You must be cold.
Indeed, I am.
So tell me that I heard that your husband passed away, Christina.
He died 3 years ago.
And your children?
I have none.
Oh, that must be really depressing, Christina. I have 3 of the healthiest children. I'll show them to you later. Yeah, now you tell me about yourself.
No, Nora, I want you to tell me.
No, Christina, but there's one thing I must tell you. You know, my husband has been promoted as manager of the joint stock bank.
Your husband?
Yes, isn't that really fortunate, Christina?
It really is.
Oh, Christina, it is really cheerful to be alive and to be happy with heaps and heaps of money, you know.
Indeed, it is.
I'm only talking about my concern, Christina. You tell me. I heard that you didn't love your husband. What made you marry him?
My mother was still alive, you see, bedridden and helpless, and I also still had my 2 younger brothers to think of. So I didn't think it would be right for me to refuse him.
Well, I suppose so. Was he rich then?
Very well off, I believe, but his business was uncertain. It fell to pieces at his death, and there was nothing left.
And what did you do then, Christina?
Then I tried my way these 3 years, but now it is over, Nora. Now my mother no longer needs me. She is at rest, and the boys can look after themselves.
So you must be really free now, Christina.
No, Nora, only completely empty, no one to live for. When I heard of the happy changes in your fortune, can you believe it? I was glad for my own sake more than for yours.
So I suppose you thought Torvald could help you get employment.
I thought so.
Then he shall, Christina. Just leave that thing to me.
How good of you, Nora, who knows so little of the troubles and burdens of life.
I know so little of what, Christina?
You're just a child.
No, Christina, sit down. I have something to tell you.
What is it?
You saved your mother's life, and you helped your brothers. That's something you must be proud and glad about. I too have something to be proud and glad about.
I don't doubt it, but what is it?
Christina, speak slowly. In the first year of our marriage, Torvald resigned his government job. He had to slave himself day and night for us and for his business. He was totally worn out. The doctors told me that only a winter in the south could help him save his life. The journey was beautiful, you know. It was the same year Eva was born, but it cost me a deadly amount of money, Christina.
How much did it cost?
$1,200 exactly.
$1,200? Well, and the father gave you the money?
No, that's what everyone thinks. Even Torvald thinks so. But no, Christina, it was I who arranged the whole money.
You? All that money? How did you manage it, Nora? Of course you couldn't have borrowed it.
Why couldn't I borrow it?
Why? A wife can't borrow without her husband consent.
No, Christina, of course she can if she has enough knowledge about business.
Then her husband never knew from her father that the money was not from him?
No, father was on his deathbed. He died soon after that. Torvald never knew.
Then did you pay the money off?
I paid as much as I could. You know, I worked day and night doing fancy jobs. I felt tired, Christina, but it made me feel like a man, you know. It made me feel superior. Excuse me, ma'am. Here is a gentleman to see you. Please send him in, Ellen.
Perhaps I should go.
No. He must have been come for Torvald. You sit down. I'll look who's there.
It is I, Mrs. Ember.
Well, Torvald is at the study room, so I suppose you should go there.
Okay, then I'll take a leave.
Okay, Mr. Krogstad. Christina?
Nora, here's a man.
Mr. Krogstad, a lawyer.
Then it was really him.
Do you know him?
I used to know him many years ago. He used to work in Laura's shops in our town.
Then he was really him.
So is he a widower now?
With lots of children, and I heard that his business isn't going on well. Just leave that business, Christina. It's none of our business.
Nora.
Torvald, Christina Linden, my childhood friend.
Hello, Miss Linden. It's nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you too, Mr. Thomas.
Torvald, she came here looking for employment, so if you could help her, that would be nice.
So you have many office experience, Miss Linden.
I do have.
So I can appoint you in the secretary position in my bank?
That would be perfect.
That would be really great. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
It's my pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine.
So I will leave you to the bank now and come back to you.
Okay, Torvald.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Christina, it must be really nice meeting you.
I beg your pardon, Mrs. Ember.
No, my husband is not at the house.
I don't want to talk to your husband. I have some words with you.
So I think we shall talk. What is it about?
First, I want to ask you something.
Yes, ask please.
Was that woman who just went downstairs with your husband, Mrs. Linden?
Yes, she was Mrs. Linden.
And I heard a conversation from back there. Is she going to have a place in the bank?
Yes, she is to be employed in the bank, and it was I who recommended her.
So my guess was right.
You know, one has a wee bit of influence. It doesn't matter if one's a woman. When you are in a subordinary position, Mr. Krogstad, you must be careful not to hurt anyone
Who has influence?
Yes, exactly.
So, shall I request you to use that influence over your husband to keep my place in the bank?
No, of course not. How can you think that I have that kind of influence over my husband, Mr. Krogstad?
Oh, please, Mrs. Elmer. I know your husband from the college days, and I don't think he's any less inflexible than the other husbands.
You cannot talk disrespectfully of my husband. If you do so, I shall request you to leave the house.
You're bold, madam.
I'm no longer afraid of you, Mr. Krogstad. When the New Year day is over, I shall have my business ended with you.
Salary is not the thing I'm here for. Money would be the least thing I care about. Of course, like everyone else, you know that some years back I got into some trouble.
I had heard something of that sort.
That matter never came into the court, and from that very day, I was bare to all my paths. And that bank is the first step I took, and now your husband wants to kick me back from the ladder to the mire?
But I assure you, Mr. Krogstad, I don't have the least power to help you.
That is because you don't have the will, and I shall compel you to do that.
You won't tell my husband that I owe you money, will you?
What if I do say?
You can't do that. The secret that has been my joy and my pride all these years, that he shall know it's in such a coarse man from you, this will cause me all sorts of unpleasantness, Mr. Krogstad.
Only unpleasantness?
Okay, well, tell him. Then he shall know what a bad man you are. You'll certainly lose your place in the bank.
Now I'm coming to the point, Mrs. Elmer. 2 years back, your husband was very ill, and you came to me to borrow some money.
I knew of no one else.
And I promised to manage the amount you asked for a paper of hand which I exchanged with you.
Yes, and I signed it.
Quite right. But then later on, I added a few things asking your father's security of debt, which your father was to sign.
What do he signed it?
Madam, at that very time, I think your father was very ill.
Yes, he was on his deathbed.
And he died soon after.
Yes, he died soon after that, Mr. Krogstad.
Madam, do you recall the day of the month when your father died?
Father died on 29th of September.
That's the point, madam. Did your father sign this paper after 3 days he died?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I'll make you understand, madam. As you said, your father died on 29th of September. And here in this paper, he has signed it on 2nd of October. Was it really your father who signed this paper?
No, it wasn't. I wrote his name.
And that's the point, madam. And are you aware, if you don't request your husband to keep my place in the bank, I shall tell all these secrets to your husband.
No, Mr. Krogstad, you can't do that.
I will.
But Mr. Krogstad, that shall never happen. I have to prevent it from happening. Oh, Torvald.
Nora?
You're already back from the bank, Torvald.
Yes, I have just arrived.
And you have work to do, I suppose.
Yes, I have plenty of work to be completed.
If your little squirrel were to request you something, would you do it?
First of all, I should know what is it.
Please do it, Torvald.
What do you mean, Nora?
A few moments before, Mr. Krogstad came to see me, Torvald.
Nora, what manner? I see that you are begging words for him.
Yes, he told me to put a word for him.
My little birdie, I told you that I have already dismissed Krogstad and intended Miss Linda in his position.
But Torvald, you can dismiss any other clerk for the position of Mrs. Linden.
No, I can't do that.
But why? What's the thing for which Mr. Krogstad got into trouble for?
Forget it, that's all. You want to know what that means?
What does that mean?
All of you know, if a person owns a crime, he takes the punishment, but Krogstad didn't do that.
What do you mean, Torvald?
I mean that he evaded the laws of means by cheating, tainting, and swamming.
But Torvald, you can keep him on his place. He can do no harm to us. There's no particular reason to dismiss him.
Nora, there are plenty of reasons. Besides, there's one main reason that makes Krogstad impossible to work with me.
And what's that reason?
That reason is, as Krogstad was my father's fellow, I used to hear that he works nicely in office area. But it blows the ears of family reading, which I don't like. And I assure that while working in office, I get great burdens in my head. If he comes and joins with me, there's gonna be another big burden in my head.
You're not serious, are you, Torvald?
Of course, I'm 100% serious, Nora.
That's such a petty reason, Torvald.
Petty reasons? Oh, so I should also be petty. I'm gonna settle this right now. Ellen?
Yes, sir.
This young letter, give it to the messenger.
Sir. What's in the letter, Torvald?
My little Nora, of course, Krogstad dismissal.
You can't do that. Call that letter back. There's still time.
It's too late, Nora. It's too late.
Yes, it's too late now, Torvald.
Come on, Nora. Don't be like and scared up. Come on, cheer up. As husband and wife, we're gonna settle this right now. Come on, Nora.
Okay, Torvald. Now I think you should go to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Torvald, what you have done. I couldn't prevent it. Now the worst is to come. I don't know what to do. Oh, Torvald, what you have done.
Mrs. Elmer! Mrs. Elmer!
Talk slowly, my husband is at home.
Those things doesn't care to me. Look here, I have got this dismissal letter.
I know it, Mr. Crockstead. I'm sorry I couldn't prevent it.
I have been thinking about you all day. A moneylender, a gutter journalist, and a creature like me also has feelings.
Then show it. Think about my children.
Why should I? Did you and your husband think about me and my children? But leave that. I didn't came here for that. I want to tell you that don't take it seriously. No matter, I shall not lose the information for now.
Of course you wouldn't, Mr. Crockstead.
Everything can be settled quietly. Nobody shall know, and the information can be remain between us three.
No, Torvald shall never know about this issue.
But how can you prevent it? Can you pay off the balance of mine?
No, not at once.
Or do you have any source to raise the money?
None at the present.
Then I can't help it, Mrs. Elmer. I have this letter which will tell everything about our secrets and issues to your husband.
Please, Mr. Crockstead, tear it up. I'll manage the money for you.
I demand no money.
Then what do you demand?
I demand my place back in the bank, and your husband shall help me do that.
He won't do it.
Then I can't help it. Mrs. Elmer, I think you forgot that your reputation lies in my hand, and now I can't help it. And remember that you forced me to do this.
Mr. Crockstead, please don't do it. Mr. Crockstead! He's going. The letter is already in the letterbox, and Torvald, you and I are destroyed, and I couldn't prevent it. What's the matter, Nora? Christina, I'm glad that you came. Sit down, please. What's the matter? What's the matter? Nothing. There's nothing. There's a letter in the letterbox, Mr. Crockstead, Christina. Crockstead? Nora, it was Crockstead who lent you the money? Yes, Christina. Now Torvald is going to learn everything about this. Believe me, Nora, it's the best thing for both of you. No, Christina, you don't know how to forge the name. You shall bear me a witness, Christina. Witness? What am to you? You shall bear me a witness that if I go out of my mind, or if anything else happened to me so that I couldn't be in the house. Nora, you're quite beside yourself. Or if anyone else tries to take the blame upon himself, you know what I mean. How can you think such a thing? Christina, you shall bear me a witness that I did the whole thing myself. Remember that. I guess I shall go in to have a talk with me. Give me his address. Here's his card. But be careful, the letter is already in the letterbox, Christina, and Torvald always has the key. Prevent him from reading that letter at any cost. I'll do something out of them. Okay, Christina. Torvald?
Yes?
Torvald? Do you have work to do?
I have plenty of work as a newly promoted bank manager.
If I requested you something, would you do it?
First of all, I should know what is it.
Torvald, you can spare this evening and we can go to have dinner in a nice place, you know?
No, we can't. I have burden of work to be completed, Nora.
Torvald, please do it for me. Ellen will be there to look after the children, and Christina told me that she will come to look after them until they are asleep. Please, Torvald, do it for me, will you?
Okay, as you request, my little birdie.
Okay, then we shall go, Torvald.
Okay. Where should go from here?
Christina, you're here? Good evening. You're already here? Yes. She will look after the children until they are asleep, Torvald. I surely will. We're going to have dinner, Christina. Have a good time. Thank you, Christina.
The time is nearly up and isn't here yet. Oh, there he is. Come on, you work quite alone.
I found the note in my house. What does it mean?
I must speak to you.
Do you two have anything to say to each other?
A great deal. You've never really understood me, have you?
What is there to understand? You left me all heartbroken, Mrs. Linden.
You have not to forget that I had a sick mother and two younger brothers to think of.
I don't care about those damn things. Whatever the matter, you shouldn't have left me.
You just don't understand.
Because of you, I became the laughing stock of the people. Everybody made fun of me. I became a rich man. And it is all thanks to you, Christina. Join hands? What do you mean?
Nils, I'm in the same position as you, all alone. I need someone to depend on, someone I can believe and trust on. And your children need a mother, and I also need someone to be the mother to. So I need you and you need me. How about we join hands?
Thank you, Christina. I was needing someone like you, who would be beside me, who would hold my hands and look after my children. Thank you, Christina. What's the matter? You look tense.
The Hummers might be back in a minute.
Then I must be making a haste, you know. You don't know the step I've been taking against them.
Of course I do.
You do? Hope I could have undone it.
Of course you can. The letter is still in the letterbox.
So that is it? You wanted to say the friend at any cost and you used me?
Nils, I will try my best to for the sake of others. Just not to do so again.
Then I shall trust you. I shall take the letter back if you say so.
No, do not allow the letter.
Why? Wasn't that why you were here for?
At first it was, but now it is not.
Then I shall trust you. Now I must be taking a leave. I'll be waiting you in the street.
Please do. You must leave me home. What a change. Now I have someone to live for, someone to work for. It makes me so happy. Oh, the Hummers are here.
Christina, you are still here?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Did you enjoy the dinner?
Yes, we did. Did you talk to him?
I did.
And what about the letter?
You must speak to me.
I won't.
Then the letter will.
Thank you, Christina. Now I know what should I do. Goodbye, Christina.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Helmer.
Nora, by your face, think you are looking really tired.
Yes, indeed, I'm very tired, Torvald. I think I should sleep now.
Okay, you go to sleep. I'm gonna take the letter box.
Okay, please do it. Now, he's going to know everything. I know what I have to do now. I shall never see him again. I shall never see the children again.
Nora, what is written in this paper?
I know, Torvald. Let me go. Let me pass.
Where do you want to go?
You shall not save me. You shall not take my guilt upon yourself, Torvald.
So it is right what is written in this paper?
Yes, it is true.
Rich woman, since 8 years I thought that you were my pride and you were my joy. But it all turns 100% wrong. You were the worst and the worst and the worst criminal that I've ever seen in my entire life. You played with my emotions, and I can't dare to give you the responsibility of my 3 little children towards you, Nora.
But Torvald, you can't say that. You don't know why I did it, Torvald.
Excuse me, ma'am. Here is a letter for you.
Yeah, but I'm saved.
And I?
Oh, we're saved, Nora. Forgive me, Nora, for what I have done. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Torvald, sit down. I have something to tell to you. Something serious.
What is that something serious?
Don't one thing strike to on your head when we are sitting like this?
What is?
It has been 8 years since we are married, and it is the first time we are having a serious word about a serious thing, Torvald.
What do you mean, Nora?
Torvald, it is because of you and my father that my life has been destroyed. It is because of you that my life has come to nothing.
Me and your father, the person who loved you the most?
No, Torvald, you never loved me. You only thought it would be amusing to love me.
So what are you going to tell, Nora, that I'm giving you trouble hold since 8 years?
No, Torvald, I just mean that you and father treated me wrong. Back in house, father told me his opinion, you know. I held the same opinion. Even if I had different, I wouldn't tell him because he wouldn't have liked it. He called me his doll child and played with me just as the way I played with my doll. Then I came to live here in your house.
You want to tell that I play with you like a doll?
I just mean that I passed from father's hand to yours. You said everything according to your taste, and I had the same taste. Or I pretended to. When I look back at it now, I feel like a beggar, Torvald, from hand to mouth. Just as the way father called me his doll child, you called me your doll wife. And the same goes with children. You enjoy playing with me, just as the way I enjoy playing with my children.
So I've never been any stranger to you, Nora.
Torvald, now I have realized that I too have my own identity. Before being a wife and a mother, I am a human being, just as the way you are, Torvald. And to know what is inside me and what is around in my surroundings, I must leave you. I shall never stay with you.
Forgive me, Nora, for what I've done. Please forgive me.
No, Torvald, I must leave you. You are no more than a stranger to me.
No more than a stranger towards you?
Yes. Tomorrow, Christina will come to take the things that I brought from home. And I will go to my home, or the place which I used to call home. Now I'm leaving. We are no more than a stranger now.
Nora, please don't go, Nora. Please, forgive me.
No, I can't forgive you, Torvald. For that, the miracles of miracles must happen.
Please, Nora, please forgive me for what I've done.
No, Torvald, I'm leaving.
We can... Nora! Nora! Again, it had been the miracles of miracles. The lion have won, and the church have gone downstairs. The lion have stayed from the mountains, and the church have gone from the ocean.
Wow, what a beautiful performance. A dashing revolt against patriarchal discrimination, isn't it, Sureksha?
Yes, Prashant. I feel that Nora has strongly set out in quest of a true identity and meaning of life. What's the next performance, Prashant? Is it action or melody?
Now, it's time for melody. We'd like to invite grade 9 for their melodious song, Himal Bolcha Pahad Bolcha.
Let's put our hands together for the amazing singers. Thank you.
The song was replete with patriotic feelings, isn't it, Prasudha?
Yes, Anjali, it was. I really enjoyed it. Now let's welcome the Lions team with their play.
Their play, The Struggle, by Kindu Thomas, highlighting the need for special pedagogical approaches to different students.
Now let's watch out the struggle of a student suffering from dyslexia. Thank you.
Yes, we are. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we land inside here with a short act written by Kendra Thomas. The struggles. This story is based on a typical student who struggled from dyslexia and ADD, but was highly artistic. Despite of her artistic brain, she was worried about her future and struggled from dyslexia and ADD. And she was confused in her perception of herself.
Do you know anything about dyslexia?
Sorry, I don't.
Dyslexia and ADD is a kind of a disease which causes problem in reading, writing and spelling. It also causes problem in paying attention and it causes excessive imagination and daydreaming. Okay, now let us begin introducing our characters.
Aisma Casey as Megan.
Akansha Bandai as science teacher.
Sujan Sitaula as Megan's friend.
Ananda Gurung as Megan's classmate.
Barsha Casey as Megan's mother.
Vanisa Maharjan as math teacher.
Kusum Rimal as counselor.
Russell Pasnit as art teacher.
And all the characters except Megan played the role of struggles as well. Hope you enjoy our performance. The Struggles.
What are you doing, Megan?
I'm thinking.
Thinking? Why are you thinking, Megan?
About what?
Are you thinking?
Everything.
That's a lot.
To think about. That's what?
Think about.
I must be dreaming.
Dreaming? Sleeping?
Knowing? Thinking?
Who are you?
Who are you, Megan?
Are you? Or what are you?
What is it that defines you?
I'm just Megan.
Just Megan?
I'm just Megan.
Who is Megan?
Is she short? Is she long?
What does
Megan know?
Is she good?
Or evil?
Is Megan shy?
Or proud?
Is she smart?
Is Megan smart?
People don't say I'm smart.
What do people say, Megan?
They say I'm not smart.
Stupid.
Dumb.
Not good enough.
Stop it!
Megan is a loser. You can't do anything right.
Why bother? Stupid. I don't know why I even bother with you, Megan.
Did you forget again, Megan?
How could you again, Megan?
Really, Megan?
Remember, Megan?
Remember class today, Megan? Now class, today we'll start chapter 7 in your life science textbook. Please get out your text and turn to page 78. Yes, you can. Turn to page 78. Yes, Paul, that's the right page. Everyone, raise your hand once when you're ready. Megan, are you ready?
What?
We are in a science textbook.
Oh, no. What page are we on?
Megan, page 78. Do you have your book?
I think so, wait. Here it is.
Thank you, Megan. Now hurry and get caught up. Zane, why don't you start by reading the first two sentences?
There are differences between elements and compounds. Elements can't be separated into simpler substances, but when elements are mixed together, they can form compounds such as water and salt.
Very good. Paul, please continue.
Stanley Miller, an American scientist in the 1950s, was trying to find a recipe for life. Put the elements found in the Earth's early atmosphere into a special box.
Excellent. Megan, can you pick it up from there?
There are that's not right. Miller put an electric charge through the simulate for lightning. He found amino
acids. Good job, Megan. Sit down. Now who would like to continue next?
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Make it read aloud. Read it out for all to hear.
I can't read it like the other kids, and I can hear them whispering behind my back.
So stupid!
Dumb. Slow learner, special pass.
Shouldn't you know
How to read.
I try. I try really hard.
Megan? Megan!
Sorry.
What is this, Megan? You haven't started a worksheet?
Worksheet.
Yes, Megan. I sent it on your desk before when we stopped reading 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago?
You better get started, Megan. There are only few minutes left before the end of the class. And I know how long it takes you to do things sometimes.
Can I take it home if I don't finish it?
Megan, if I let you to take it home, I may never see it again.
Please.
Okay, fine, but only if you need me. And yes, remember to bring it back first thing in the morning.
Yes, I will. I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I will remember. I will remember. Hey, stop
What if you didn't remember, Megan? You didn't remember at all, Megan. Did you, Megan? It got lost, gone, forgotten, somewhere.
toilet?
Back. Who knows?
Sorry, I lost the paper you let me take home yesterday, so can I have another copy?
What's it?
Megan, not again. Please try harder to keep up with your work, okay?
But our face said,
Idiot! You're so stupid! How could you do this again? You're the worst student ever!
Mrs. Connor is always so nice to me, but I can see her mad at me sometimes in her face, in her eyes. I don't like it when I disappoint her.
disappoint. You're such a disappointment, Megan.
Oh, am I late again?
This is the third time this week, Megan.
I'm sorry.
That's your sixth study visit. We have been in class only 2 weeks.
I'm really sorry.
Megan, you know, after your fifth study, I have to send you to see the counselor.
I won't be late again.
This is what you said the last time, Megan. Please go to the counselor's office to report your studies now. Please. Oh, wait. Just a second. Do you have your homework?
We had homework?
I don't know why I even asked you.
Wait, was it the section in the book you assigned yesterday? I guess I have it. Hold on. Yes, here it is. But I only got to number 3.
There were 10 problems assigned, Megan.
I guess I'll finish it later.
By the end of the day or it's late, Megan. Now please go to the counselor's office.
I don't want to miss the lesson.
Well, if you weren't tidy all the time, you wouldn't have missed the lesson, Megan. You can get notes from your friend later.
A friend? What friend?
Did you forget again, Megan?
Did you really forget?
I try to remember to do my assignments, but I really do it, but I just get so distracted. There are other things to think about.
Distracted?
Other things.
Lots of things.
Important things.
Important things.
Like what, Megan?
Well, I sometimes think of adventures in faraway lands, I became someone with, other than myself, someone with magical power and a genius brain.
And that's important.
When I think about that, I don't want to be myself or I don't have to be me.
What's so bad about being yourself? What's so bad
that you don't want to be you?
I don't know.
Dyslexia?
What?
ADD.
The test I took a long time ago.
ADD. That's what your file says in your dyslexic.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that means, Megan?
It means
Say what you think. Say what it means.
It means you're stupid.
It means I'm different.
How do you think you're different?
Okay, I can't focus. My grades aren't so good. I'm tardy sometimes. I can't find things ever. Oh, and math just makes my head hurt. Okay, I can't seem to be in time for anything else.
I hear a lot of cans.
There are a lot of I can't do.
There's something you've struggled with, yes, but everyone struggles with something. Have you thought about the things that you can do?
Like what?
You tell me.
I can't do anything.
You didn't think very long.
I'm not good in school. Just ask to my teacher. Can I go now as I don't want to miss this lesson?
I thought you said math and her.
Yes, it does. And Miss Silence?
Yes?
I think she doesn't like me.
But do you want to go back to class?
I want to do good in school. I'd do anything to make my good grades. I'm not. I'm not stupid. At least I don't want to be stupid.
All right, Megan. I'll let you go back in class only when you'll do one thing for me.
And what's that?
Bring the list of things that you can do. Just do it. It doesn't matter what they are.
Okay.
Did you make a list? Or like long list or short list? What can you do, Megan? Tell us what you can do.
I know a lot about dolphins, starfish. I like sea animals a lot. I know about sharks, whales, and which no one knows in my class. And I can fix the puzzle very fast. That's it.
Stupid.
Dumb.
Not good enough.
Stop it.
You can't do anything, Megan.
Stop it. I don't need anyone or anything else to tell how much stupid I am. And by the way, who are you and why are you here?
We are your struggles, Megan.
Then why are you here?
We are all your cans. Not good enough.
We are all here to teach you, Megan.
Teach what? To hate myself?
Megan is a loser.
Wait, that's hopeless what I'm supposed to be taught.
You don't look good.
Counselor gave me an assignment, so I'm doing that. But
I didn't know that you know a lot about the ocean.
sea animals.
Yeah, I think it's very cool.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know about ocean. I mean, the sea animals. And I like with you.
Really? Don't you think it's stupid or weird?
It would be real stupid for others, but anyways, I like my classes and always bring it to the beginning with weird stupid.
I didn't get you.
Anyways, Paul makes you know that today in class and we always listen to the stuff and Paul always be obsessed about studying.
That's so disgusting and weird.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, you're so smart, Jane.
Friends?
You?
Yeah, and some of their best friends.
Yes, why not?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. No, I have to do assignments even after school. Can I go to Zane's home later?
Oh, you made a friend?
Yes, so can I?
But of course, if you manage your room, do your homework, then of course I'll take a picture.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Just a second, Megan. Let's get back to your bag. You know the rules, right?
Oh, Mom.
Megan, are you using your timetable?
Timetable?
Yes, that I gave you last time. You didn't remember.
I forget it.
What's that, Megan? You don't remember anything.
I'm sorry.
Be serious and do your homeworks, okay?
Maybe very hard.
I'm trying really hard.
Then why just you don't? Because you are different.
It doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Dyslexia. ADD.
Distracted.
What's my mom making for dinner?
Mom, what's for dinner? It's spaghetti.
Oh, good.
Love spaghetti.
Wait! What is spaghetti squash?
Ew, I hate spaghetti squash.
I have allergy with it.
I wish my mom could make chicken pasta. She makes the best chicken pasta.
Focus!
Mom, can I make hot dogs instead?
Just shut up, Megan.
Okay, sorry. Math, science also. There's lot to do. I can't do any assignments.
Let's check the time. Oh yes, it's the time to see the new episodes of Doraemon.
Focus!
Another missed assignment, another bad grades. I can't do anything.
We're not done yet.
Don't you know the fact that people with dyslexia and ADD are very creative?
How can I believe the things that you have taught me?
We're not done yet.
And you're not done yet. There's a lot to do and lot to show.
Very nice drawing, Megan. I really like the color.
Thank you. It seems like the oceans are coming out of the picture. I literally like to draw what I feel.
You should be proud of yourself, Megan.
Is this art? Who cares?
Megan, you're excellent. Your presentation was great, Megan.
I'm just good in arts, that's all.
Just good? You're outstanding.
What are you talking about?
She doesn't see. You'll see the world and explore the world. We have a next presentation, Megan. Will you help us with it?
Megan, did it know? You're the finalist. We did it, Megan. Congratulations. And now, presenting Megan the butterfly. We made you a butterfly, Megan. You're not a butterfly.
Once a man found the cocoon of the butterfly.
Then a small opening happened in the face of Cocoon.
From the opening of the cocoon, the butterfly will come out and it will fly away.
But it seemed to stop. It seemed like it would never come out.
This is how I feel sometimes. I can't hold anymore.
The man sniffed the opening of the cocoon.
It had a swollen body and no weight. Man closed the butterfly carefully, hoping it would come out.
Butterfly will come out and fly away.
The man thought that butterfly would come out from the wings.
The creature will fly away.
But the butterfly never flies.
The creature crawled on its all life.
It had its short legs.
And finally, this is how the butterfly struggles to come out of its cocoon and flies away with beauty and flowers.
Get up, Megan.
Love us, Megan. We are your patience, Megan.
We are
your strength. Don't forget that. We are in your great dreams, Megan.
Megan, get up. You're being late for your math class.
Sorry.
Did you have dreams?
Yes, I have dreams of great dreams.
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset. I can't deny it, getting higher than my income. Income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine. Oh, you turn out fine.
Thanks for coming, and if you're struggling with something, then keep on dancing.
Thank you very much for your educating performance. I'm sure everyone watching it realized the importance of special education and differentiated pedagogy. Have you felt it, Lisa?
Now we'll start from a song, Puddle Puddle Scientific at class 7. So let's welcome our grade 7 singers with huge round of applause. Thank you.
honorable chief guest is going to address our program with his infallible words. Let's invite him to the stage with a big round of applause. Sir, would you please?
Good afternoon, everyone, and namaste. Respected senior school management officials, Krishna sir, Uttam sir, Madhav sir, Geeta ma'am, and other management officials. Also, other distinguished judges over here. I know you have a very difficult job. I saw the plays, and I know it's very difficult to judge. All of them look wonderful. Other teachers and management officials of the school, and my dear students. First of all, I'd like to thank the school management for inviting me over here for this program. When I got the email said that please come to this program. You will thoroughly enjoy it. You will not be bored, and I couldn't agree more. It's really fun program. I saw all the plays, and there is a message inside the play. So I'm quite happy to be here, and also for the welcome. Thank you so much. Since I'm here representing the USMSC, म USMSC को तर्फबाट आएको हुनाले म चाहिँ अलिकति USMSC र यो स्कुलको सहकार्यको बारेमा अलिकति कुरा गर्छु र म नेपाली र इङ्ग्लिस दुवै स्विच गर्छु किनभने यहाँ अलिकति विदेशी साथीहरू पनि देखिरहेको छु मैले त्यही भएर दुईटैमा बोल्ने कोसिस गर्छु. So let me talk a little bit about our collaboration, USMSC and Lalitpur Madhyamik Vidyalay's collaboration till date. So USMSC was established in Nepal about 70 years ago, actually more than 70 years ago. Last year we celebrated the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between US government and Nepal, and we have done a lot of work together in Nepal. The first road built in Nepal was a collaboration between US government and Nepal government. The first telephone line was also the collaboration. So we have come a long way, and we celebrated by doing various programs. And one of the things the USMSC focuses on is STEAM education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and educating kids on those things. So one of the things we have collaborated on with Lalitpur Madhyamik Vidyalaya is the maker spaces. So the teachers over here, the management, they have been kind enough to send students over to iHub, Innovation Hub, which is in Teku. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And they have participated in various activities. Is there anyone here who has come to the Innovation Hub, iHub, and done the makerspace activity? Some of you have, been there. So we'll do that more in the future. That helps students to be more creative and to collaborate and to develop leadership skills. So we have done that with the embassy and with this school. Also, my job in the embassy is to look after the American spaces in Nepal. Well, American library, we call it American spaces. So we have library inside the embassy. Innovation Hub is also one of these spaces. So in all these spaces, we do various kind of programs. We help students improve their English skills. And Makerspace is one of the programs which helps students to be more creative. So also, I look after the book bus. Has anyone seen the embassy's book bus? Book bus देख्नु भएको छ तपाईहरुले एमबीसी को देख्नु भएको छ हैन फेसबुक पेजमा हेर्नु मन देख्नुहुन्छ त्यो बुक बस पनि यहाँ आएर धेरै प्रोग्रामहरु गरेको छ टिचर्स ट्रेनिङ गरेको छ तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ बुक्सहरु पढ्नको लागि लाइब्रेरी एमबीसी को लाइब्रेरी यहाँ स्कुलमै आएको छ एक्चुअली त्यो प्रोग्राम हुँदाखेरि पनि म यहाँ आएको थिएँ हैन त्यही भएर हाम्रो एमबीसी को थुप्रो यस्तो खालको प्रोग्रामहरु छ जसमा चाहिँ हामीले सहकार्य गरेको छ स्कुलसँग वी हेभ कोल्याबोरेटेड हैन अनि एमबीसी को बारेमा अरु यस्तो के प्रोग्रामहरु भइराछ अनि कसरी हामीले चाहिँ बेनिफिट लिन सक्छौं भनेर तपाईहरुलाई जान्न मन लाग्यो भने तपाईले चाहिँ एमबीसी को वेबसाइट जान सक्नुहुन्छ हैन गुगलमा गएर USMSC नेपाल भनेर वेबसाइट आइहाल्छ हेर्नुस् तपाईहरु सबैको मनमा भिजा सम्बन्धी क्वेशन होला मैले किन भन्छु भने म एमबीसी मा काम गर्ने भएर मलाई सबभन्दा धेरै क्वेशन आउने नै US को लागि भिजाको बारेमा क्वेशन आउने हो तपाईहरुलाई पनि क्वेशन छ भने USMSC को वेबसाइटमा त्यसको बारेमा सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरु राखिएको छ त्यहाँ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र अरु जब अपर्चुनिटी अरु करियर अपर्चुनिटीहरुको पनि इन्फर्मेसन हुन्छ त्यसबाहेक अरु प्रोग्रामहरु जस्तै फर एक्जाम्पल हाम्रो इनोभेसन हबमा चाहिँ Buzz Aldrin आउनु भएको थियो does anyone know who Buzz Aldrin is Buzz Aldrin, you know, right? So he's the second person to stay foot on the moon. I'll say first living person to stay foot on the moon. One of the Buzz Aldrin out there, Innovation Hub, he came there and some students could interact with him. This is the program or bhairahuncha. This program ko barema kasari थाहा पाउने भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो एमबीसी को फेसबुक पेज छ फेसबुक त सबैको होला हैन तपाईहरुको छ फेसबुक सबैको छ तपाईहरुको फेसबुक छ भने एमबीसी को पेजमा चाहिँ गएर तपाईहरुले लाइक गर्नुभयो भने तपाईहरुलाई अब अपकमिङ इभेन्ट्स कुन चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई ट्रेनिङहरु आइराछ तपाईहरुले कसरी त्यसबाट पार्टिसिपेट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यु क्यान एक्चुअली डु दैट त्यसको पेज चाहिँ facebook.com/nepal.usmsc हो अगेन गुगल गर्नुभयो भने चाहिँ पेज थाहा हुन्छ र जसरी हामीले यो ललितपुर माध्यमिक विद्यालयसँग सहकारी गरेर प्रोग्रामहरू गरिरहेको छौँ। यहाँको टिचरहरूको स्किल डेभलप गर्ने, स्टुडेन्टहरूको स्किल डेभलप गर्ने गरिरहेको छौँ। त्यस्तो खालको के प्रोग्राम भइरहेछ, कसरी एमबिसीको प्रोग्रामबाट चाहिँ आफूलाई बेनिफिट हुनसक्छ, कसरी यो लाइब्रेरीहरू युज गर्न सकिन्छ। अहिले रिसेन्टली मैले यहाँ अमेरिकन सेन्टरको डिरेक्टर भएर आएपछि के गरेको छु भने तपाईँहरू सबै स्कुलमा हुँदाखेरि लाइब्रेरी खोज्छ, त्यही भएर तपाईँहरू लाइब्रेरी आउन सक्नुहुन्न। त्यही भएर मैले के गरेँ भने इनोभेसन हब जुन टेकुमा छ नि, उद्योग वाणिज्य सङ्घभित्र छ त्यो लाइब्रेरी, मैले चाहिँ शनिबार पनि खोल्ने त्यसको व्यवस्था मिलाएको छु। त्यही भएर तपाईँहरूको शनिबार स्कुल बन्द हुँदा त्यहाँ आएर 12 to 4 शनिबार स्याटरडे तपाईँहरू चाहिँ आएर त्यहाँ बुक्सहरू पढ्ने, अरू मेकर स्पेसहरू हेर्ने, त्यस्तो गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यहाँ प्लिज कम टु द लाइब्रेरी, मेक युज अफ दोज रिसोर्सेस। अब यो त भयो अलि एमबिसीको के अफरिङहरू छ, के हामीले काम गरिरहेको छ भनेर। अब योभन्दा बढी अहिले म भन्न चाहदिनँ, किनभने अर्को प्ले पनि आउँदैछ, तपाईँहरू त्यसको लागि कुरिरहनु भएको छ मलाई थाहा छ होइन, धेरै लामो समय लिन चाहन्न। र म एउटा के भन्न चाहन्छु भने यो जुन आज प्ले मैले हेरेँ त्यसमा चाहिँ म यो प्ले गर्ने अनि गीतहरू गाउने सबै स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई चाहिँ धेरै धेरै बधाई दिन चाहन्छु, किनभने म आफ्नो म 6, 7, 8, 9 क्लास 10 क्लासमा हुँदाखेरिको सोचिरहेको छु यसरी अगाडि आएर बोल्न चाहिँ धेरै हिम्मत चाहिन्छ र यसरी उहाँले धेरै मेहनत गरेर धेरै कोसिस गरेर यस्तो राम्रो प्लेहरू गर्नुभएको छ। त्यो कन्फिडेन्स जुन कोलाबोरेसन स्किल्सहरू छ, कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्स अहिलेको वर्ल्डमा चाहिँ खालि पढेर मात्र हुँदैन, यो कोलाबोरेसनको कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्सहरू चाहिन्छ र यो प्लेहरू यस्तो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो स्किलहरू डेभलप हुन्छ। त्यही भएर यसले चाहिँ उहाँहरूलाई पछि पनि हेल्प गर्छ र सबैलाई म अगेन धेरै धेरै बधाई भन्न चाहन्छु। कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स टु द स्टुडेन्ट्स एन्ड अल्सो टु द टिचर्स for organizing such a great program. And please go to the website of the USMBC Facebook page to learn more about how you can benefit, how we can collaborate. Once again, thank you so much to the School Management Committee and to the students for inviting me over here. Thank you so much.
Our sincere gratitude to our chief guest for his inspiring words and precious time. I'd like to request all of you to complete our thankfulness by giving him big hands.
Last but not least, we have the presentation of Tiger Seed. It is a play named Facing Death by August Strindberg. Parents risk their lives to fulfill the needs and demands of their children, but the children do not try to understand the sacrifice of their parents. Let's watch this scene being acted out on the stage. Thank you. Never understands me and my feelings.
What's wrong with you?
It's just that I wanted a MacBook. All of my friends have it except me, but my father denies to buy me one.
So, what's the big deal?
I have decided I'm no longer staying in that house with him.
But don't you think you're doing something absolutely wrong? Have you forgotten the time when you used to walk around holding your father's finger? Have you forgotten the past and be so rude towards the people for whom your happiness is so aim of life? Don't you know that your father can sacrifice anything for you?
Father can sacrifice anything for me? What nonsense.
Let me prove you with an act by August Strindberg. Let me show you an act where an ordinary father who had a dream of living in a happy family, who had a dream of nurturing his children with love and care and be nurtured when he has wrinkles and no strength at all.
What happened to his dream?
Watch carefully to know what took his life and his dream. You too watch carefully to know what happened to him and his dream.
Haven't you been for the coffee break, Father?
No, absent period. My sister's in that the last few days. It affects me to walk and sleep there.
Prairie again, no? That was peaceful. Where did that come from? There's only one person in the house for over 2 months.
That's true enough. It seems to me Annette might get the bread.
That would ruin the credit of the house entirely.
Anyway, there.
Even I am tired, though I had out the longest.
Yes, you have, and you're still human. When there is an end, it costs you. You and I have pulled this house through since Mother died. You have had to sit in the kitchen like Cinderella. I have had to take care of the service, the fire, sweep and clean, do all errands. You're tired. How should it be with me then?
But you must not be tired. You have 3 daughters, one provided for, and Zari is still better.
Doesn't it seem as if you heard sound of clanging and rumbling? If the fire has broken out, they'll be lost because the wind is going to blow soon. And the lake tells me that.
Have you paid the fire insurance on our house?
Yes, I have. Otherwise, I would never get that last notice.
How much is there on mortgage?
A fifth of the fire insurance policy. But you know how property dropped in value when railroads passed our gates and went to the east instead.
So much the better.
Adele, will you put out the fire in the stuff?
Impossible. I can't till the coffee break comes.
I don't know when the coffee break comes. Well, here it is.
No bread. What a bill.
Well,
2, 3.
well, the baker said he won't sell any more bread until he is paid. And then, when I was going by the butchers and grocers, they sell these bills at me. Take it.
Oh God in heaven, this is the end for us. But what's this?
Some candles that I bought for the mass of dear little Rini. Today is the anniversary of this event.
But you can afford to buy such things?
With my tips, yes. Don't you think it's humiliating to just stretch out my hands whenever a traveler needs us? Can't you grant me the only contentment I possess? Let me enjoy the sorrow of my life each year for the most beautiful thing life ever gave me.
Only lived until now. You see how beautiful it is.
There's truth in your irony, as I remember him, but he was not as you all are now.
You'll be good enough to receive Mother Antonio yourself. He's coming to have his coffee without bread. If only Mother would. She always found a way when you used to help us.
Your mother had her good qualities.
Although it's only her fault.
Monsieur Antonio is coming. If you'd leave now, I'll have...
You'd better go out and borrow some money so that the scandals will be averted.
I can't borrow, so after borrowing for 10 years, let everything crash at once. Everything. It would be only the end.
And for you, yes, but you never think of us.
I never thought of you. Never.
Do you think others are bringing up?
I'm just answering an unjust reproach. Go now and I'll make the storm as usual.
As usual. Good morning, Monsieur Durand.
Monsieur Antonio has already been out for a walk.
Yes, I've been down towards the gully and saw him put out a chimney fire. Now some coffee was waiting.
It's good.
It's needless to tell you that on account of insufficient supply, our house can no longer run business.
How's that?
To speak plainly, we're bankrupt.
But my good Monsieur Durand, isn't there no way of helping you out of what I think is a temporary embarrassment?
No, there is no possible way out. The condition of our house has been so completely undermined for so many years that now I'd rather crash would come than live in a state of anxiety, day and night, expecting what must come next.
Nevertheless, I believe you're looking at the dark side of things.
I don't think there is anything that has depth in my statement.
Because I want to help you.
Oh, I don't wish any help. Probation must come and teach my children to lead different life from this, which is all play. With an exception of Adele, who really takes care of the kitchen, what do others do? Play, sing, and until there is a piece of bread in the kitchen, they'll do nothing better.
Granting that, but until the finals are straight enough, we must have bread in the house. Allow me to stay a month longer and I'll pay my bills in advance.
Monsieur Antonio, you are a young man who, for some inexplicable reason, has won my regard. Whether you grant me or not, I'll ask one thing of you. Don't prefer any opinions about me or my conduct as an individual.
I promise it, Monsieur Durand. If you'll answer me one question, are you Swiss born?
I am a Swiss citizen.
Yes, I know that, but I asked if you were born in Switzerland.
Yes.
I only asked because it's interested me. Nevertheless, I believe your pencil must be cut. And I want to pay what I owe to you. To be sure, it's not only 10 francs.
I can't see what makes a debt, as I don't keep any accounts. Now I'll go and get the bread.
There you are, Antonio. I thought I had the old man.
Yes, he meant to get a coffee, President.
Hadn't he done that already? No. Do you know we can't stand him any longer?
How beautiful you are today, Teresa. But this backpack isn't becoming.
And such a trap into the bargain. I've said it for a whole month, but never get a leave one. Although the bag is in every morning. Have you seen Mimi around?
The dang hand? It's usually late and early today I've been spared.
You must speak beautifully about the absent, and remember, he who lost me lost my cat. Addo! Addo!
What does Her Highness demand so loudly?
Her Highness demands milk for her cat and some piece of cheese for your rats.
Go get them yourself.
Is that the way you answer Her Highness?
The answer fits the stock, and besides, you deserve it for showing yourself before a stranger with your hair not combed.
Aren't we all old friends here? And Antonio, go speak nasty to Aunt Adele. Then you'll get some milk from Mimi. Well, aren't you going to mind?
No!
What kind of way to speak is that? Do you want to text on my running whip?
Impudent!
What's that? Are you just trying to remind me of my position, my depth, my weakness?
No, I'm trying to remind you of my position, my depth, my weakness. Now listen, good friends. What's all this foolishness for? Be good and I'll give you very nice coffee.
You're tired of me, Antonio, and you're thinking of giving me up.
Don't cry, Therese. It'll make your eyes lovely.
If they're not beautiful as Annette.
So now it's Annette. Let's keep all the fooling aside. Isn't it time we had a coffee?
You'd make a charming married man, not able to wait a moment for a coffee.
And what a lovable married lady you'd be, who growls at her husband for making a blunder.
You seem to be quarreling this morning.
See, there's Annette. Dressed already.
Yes, and it is so extraordinary in every respect. And she has got the prerogative of being older than I am.
If you don't hold your tongue, no, Annette, be good. You too, Therese.
Oh, of course, I have to.
What's this? Did my eyes see right?
What? What did you see?
I saw that you allowed a strange gentleman to hold your hand.
That's a lie!
It isn't a lie.
Is it for you to talk about lying? You who lied to us and the whole world by saying that you were born a student, although you are a French man?
Who said that?
Mother said so.
Monsieur Antonio, as our account settled, I'll ask you to leave this house as immediately as possible. Or else, choose your weapon.
I wonder what sort of weapon you choose other than the hairs.
If I didn't prefer my stick, I'll use that gun which I used in the last war.
You have surely been to war? You who deserted?
Think about what you're doing, Father.
This will end on the scaffold.
Oh, goodbye, Monsieur Durand. Keep my content and my 10 friends.
Wait! My curses follow a gold scam.
Don't go! Don't leave me! Father will kill me!
Goodbye, and I hope you'll miss the last ride from a sinking ship.
Is that the way you treat a guest?
Yes.
Is it any wonder the house has gone to pieces?
That's the way to treat such guests. But there is my child. Tell me, my beloved child. Tell me if I just was wrong. Or you told me a falsehood.
What?
You know, what is it? But it's the matter if I trust my senses that interests me.
Oh, talk about something else. Tell us rather what we are going to eat and drink today. For that matter, it's a lie. He didn't hold my hand.
It isn't a lie. In the heaven's name, I saw that happening.
Prove it.
Prove it with 2 witnesses or a policeman. Annette, can you tell me the truth?
I actually didn't see anything.
But That's a proper answer. For one should never accuse one's children. How you are like your mother today, Alice.
Don't you say anything about mother. If you believe it, say it is this.
You shall not have anything. You who throw away money so that your children are confused to start. Did he throw away the money? The rent? They should have been put into the magic as from the time mother said it was there for him. But he can afford to smoke tobacco. How could you, father?
Dear child, this tobacco didn't cost me any more than that water, for it was given to me 6 months ago. Don't vex yourself needlessly.
Well, at least you sacrificed the matches.
The funeral prayers, how many matches did I waste when I used to get up at night to see if you've thrown away the bedclothes? If you knew, Annette, how many matches I have wasted to just feed you water because you cried from thirst, and your mother thought that it was harmful for children to drink.
Well, all it was so long ago that I can't bother about it. For that matter, it was only a duty, as you have said it yourself.
It was my duty, and I fulfilled it, and a little more too.
Well, continue to do so, or no one will know what will happen to us. 3 young girls left homeless and friendless with anything to live on. Do you know what one can drive one to?
10 years ago, I said the same thing, but no one would heed me. And 20 years ago, I predicted that this moment would come. But I haven't been able to prevent its coming. I have been sitting like a brakeman in the express train and seeing it go towards the breeze. But I'm not being able to stop it because I can't get to the engine valves.
Do you want thanks for landing in the abyss with us?
No, I'm just trying to say that if you are less and kind to me.
Stop such useless talk now and do something. Do something. Do you know what will be the consequences if you leave us in this shape?
You'll go and prostitute yourself. That's what your mother said she'd do when she'd spend the money of housekeeping.
Silence! Not a word about our beloved mother.
In this house, candle burns when it burns gold we are. Gold once on, the gold we are. Da, 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 da. Edith, will you put out the fire?
But why?
Because the wind is going to blow soon. And if it burns over here, we'll get nothing from the insurance. Put out the fire, I said. Put it out.
But the wind is not coming.
I said put out the fire. Just to obey and do as I say.
I don't understand you.
Go up and shut the windows. Children, look after the ducks. I said go up. Don't complain. I'll go and get the money for it.
Can you get money?
Yes, I have life insurance, which I think I'm going to rely on.
How much can you get for it?
500 francs if I sold it, and 6,000 if I died. Now tell me, there is nothing to be cruel.
Father, you mustn't go.
Cyrus, are you so attached to Antonio that you'd be rather unhappy if you didn't got him?
Oh, yes.
Then you must marry him. If he loves you, But you mustn't be unkind to him, for that you will live an unhappy life.
Forgive me, Father. The many times I've been unkind to you.
I tell you less because I love you the most. Now go and shut the windows.
Well, here's enough, Papa.
Yes, I am. Maybe tomorrow. Ariel?
Listen, if I speak in real terms, it's for the spirit of the sight. And but the children now ask me a question. I can hear a policy.
Have you had life insurance policy, Papa?
No, I had one. What?
I sold it a long ago. Wait a minute. I have a fire insurance policy. Here are the papers. I did them well. Now I'll ask you a question. How many candles are there in a pound? Mass candles at 75 centimes.
There are 6.
How many are there?
There are only 5.
Because the sixth is placed very up high.
Oh, good Lord.
In 5 minutes or so, it'll be burned out.
No.
Yes, that's the way. It's the only way to bring down in this darkness.
What? No.
Do you see any other way then?
But no.
Then that takes care of the business. And I never deserted, as your mother said. She just invented that story.
But Mother never lied.
So, now the ghost has right and stands between us now.
That's not what Mother said on her deathbed.
She lied on her deathbed too, as usual.
All they were so cute they can't defend themselves.
I'm not dead yet. If I die, will you defend me, Ada?
Good Lord!
There's a good teacher.
What happened to you, Father?
I added good clothes.
Father!
Manjuri, it is honor before. Manjuri, 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 wake up. Manjuri, Manjuri.
Never complain about what your parents couldn't give you. It was probably all they had. We hope we have been able to give a deep to our act, facing death. We are the reasons our parents cry, laugh, smile. We are their happy place, their frustration. We are the one who makes their heart beat and sometimes break. We are everything. Our parents are ready to move heaven to earth. We should always love our parents. Now moving on to our play, let us introduce our characters to you. We have Rubina Waiba as Adele, Gorima Tamang as Teres, Sitan Silval as Monsieur Durand, Ismin Daria as Antonio, Srishti Tamang as Annette, Soyat Karke as Pyri. I'm Yusuf Silpakar. I'm Ashu Rana. Hope you enjoyed our play. Facing Death.
We hope you all have enjoyed the play. Once again, we would like to thank our honorable chief guests, respected guests, guardians, and teachers for your valuable presence.
Now we would like to introduce some special people to you all. With their creative leadership, all the scripts has been successfully staged. They are none other than our respected directors. They are Mr. Surendra Das Tanvar for Alpen team, Ms. Nura Mahajan for Health team, Ms. Rajani Shrestha for Lion team, and last but not the least, Mr. Santosh Gautam for Tiger team. A huge round of applause for our respected directors.
Finally, we have come to the end of the program. Now, a symbol of our unity, our pride, our national anthem is going to be played. So we request all of you to stand at your places for the respect of your surroundings.
And